Welcome, this is Coincident, and you are watching The Loneliness and Myself in a 2-player cooperative speedrun of Bloody Rust. Our goal is to beat all 6 maps in less than 16 minutes on ultra-violence difficulty with all kills and all secrets. Let's go! This entire run was played in Crispy Doom, and unfortunately the latency was quite high. We had to adapt our gameplay and movement to quite a bit of input lag. Sometimes that meant going for safe strategies.
Really?
Despite the lag, however, this was a lot of fun to play. I press a button here that opens a secret bag at the start, and the Loneliness collects another secret with a super shotgun. Still at the start, I open a hidden door with a teleporter that leads me to a deadly room with a rocket launcher. We both kill a couple of revenants and the Loneliness grabs the blue key. However, he forgets the zombieman alive and needs to backtrack to kill him. Leaving monsters alive is a run killer, especially because in Crispy Co-op, we cannot see the total kills while playing. The Loneliness opens the last door for me.
Okay, there's things alive on my side. I'm going through anyway.
Yeah.
He kills the monsters on the way to the exit while I clear the final room. He has to press the exit switch because I don't have the blue key.
You can leave, everything's dead.
104.
Okay, not bad.
Killed one thing in dark.
Just one?
Yeah.
Okay, that should be right. That's 98% kill, so should be fine. Map 2 ready.
Map 2 is the deadliest map of this run due to the lack of medkits. We have to be extremely careful here or we'll just die. If any player dies in a co-op run, then that run is invalid.
What?
We split up to clear different places at the same time. This is the fastest way to route a 100% speedrun for 2 people. We try to divide the kills and secrets as evenly as possible so that neither of us needs to wait for the other. The Loneliness gets a much needed supercharge, but I'm still on low health. I fire a couple of rockets at a group of revenants and jump through this window.
Oh no. What am I doing?
I'm now at 10 HP and with a revenant rocket orbiting me. 5 HP and my supercharge is still far. I need to be careful here, but I'm losing time. Thankfully, the Loneliness is moving ahead and is helping me kill some of the monsters on my path.
I'm here.
I'm late.
He gives me the signal and I rush past him.
Okay, I'm going through. You can come. Tell me when you're ready.
I prepare to exit while the Loneliness grabs some shells.
I'm ready. Alright.
I felt that was slow.
141.
Yeah. Anyway, map 3. Hold on. Okay, ready.
On map 3, I spawn in a prison that can only be opened from the outside.
Help! Let me out! Thank you.
I'm always super scared of running past the dark area on map 1.
When we're playing, our biggest concern is making sure we left nothing alive, but double checking for kills costs us time, so it's always a difficult decision. In this map we can split up for the most part, but there are a few synchronization points. The Loneliness skips most of the monsters here, because I'm right behind him. But soon he will step on the line death that will trigger an archvile trap for me to deal with. In this case, it's important to have good timing and good communication. Another Revenant rocket is orbiting me.
A bit late.
That's okay. Just let me know when you're ready.
I don't see any imps here.
Alright.
Tell me when the archvile's coming.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
I quickly run to the Archvile spot and try to kill it before it can revive any monsters. The Loneliness finishes the Nukage room, and we now join forces to clear a new room that's opened up.
Okay.
We need to be very careful not to shoot each other. Friendly fire can be extremely deadly, even from a chain gun. The Loneliness has a low health encounter with a Revenant.
Oh, no.
Everything's dead in that room, so we split up again.
Oh no. Okay. Let's go.
The Loneliness jumps forward and approaches the exit with BFG in hand.
Both
Him
inside life.
still alive by the window.
I clear this side room and collect ammo, while he goes into the exit room.
Oh, only one of them.
I'm ready to leave.
$2.49. That was a quick map 3.
Okay, cool. Map 4, ready.
Map 4 is small but chaotic, we immediately split up. I use the BFG to kill a Kako and 2 Pain Elementals, while the Loneliness clears the starting room. I go down the lift and press a switch that will open the way to the yellow key.
Bar should be open.
Now I clear the starting room, while the Loneliness uses the BFG to kill the Arachnotrons. He goes down a dangerous trap where he needs to collect some ammo and then go back up. Here I fail to kill 2 Revenants who need 5 SSG blasts each. And the Loneliness fails the yellow key jump because of the lost souls.
What? Oh, what? These revenants. No. Oh no. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. I had filled up before you shot me.
We clear the yellow door room together, but we lost quite a bit of time back there.
Okay.
We need to pick up the pace if we want to get a sub-16 run.
I'm going down.
Yep.
Both the Arachnotrons are alive.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Well,
Ooh, this is bad. I'm going straight for the exit. I don't see any rockets by the door. Tell me when everything's set.
everything's dead. 149. So. Pretty quick.
149. Lots of mistakes on my part, but I think we ended up improvising. 88% kills.
Yeah, that's 100.
Should be about right. Okay. So, map 5 ready.
Map 5 is long and quite linear.
Oh, I'm low.
Even though we try to, there aren't many places to split up. We have failed many runs in this map because of broken monster teleporters. In some places there are traps with monsters teleporting in, but if you block the positions they're teleporting to, the monsters get stuck outside the map forever.
What?
One such trap is this green armor here. So I kill everything in the room before triggering the trap.
Oh.
Baron.
Meanwhile, the Loneliness tries to kill a Baron in advance from a window. It's safer to do it from here and will save time in our route later. After the Baron is dead, he runs up to join me.
Okay, door is open, you can go through.
Yeah, I'm going through.
The blue key is guarded by 3 more barons. I use the BFG to soften them up, and we both finish them with our SSGs.
Ow.
1, 2, ready?
Tell me. Okay.
We had to coordinate at the blue key, because this is another monster teleporter trap, and we don't want to accidentally block the teleporters.
Dead on this side. I'm going up.
2 more barons wait for us here.
Ow. Oh no. Okay, I'm going through.
We move together through this part and try to attack different targets.
The imp is dead.
Okay, I left a box of rockets behind. By
Alright,
the
I
imp,
grab
where
it.
the imp is.
The Loneliness uses the chain gun to get aggro from the enemies above. His job is to survive the enemy fire,
Okay, going up.
while I kill everything upstairs with rockets. Dodging like this is more difficult than it looks because of the input lag.
Hell Knight, Baron is still alive, sorry.
Oh! Oh, he hit me!
Oh, okay, take it easy.
Yeah,
I'm opening both buttons. Let's go.
I'm at 7.
Ooh. Really take it easy then. I'll wait by the door.
The Loneliness is at 7% health, and he will need to survive a chain gunner trap ahead.
Tell me when
I'm in.
you're in. I'm going through. Okay, they're dead. Let's go.
I'm joining you.
Next, we will fire double rockets through a door, which is so satisfying.
Okay, rockets.
Yeah.
Okay.
We split up again for a bit, so the Loneliness can grab the supercharge from the side.
What a dumb shotgun. He shot me.
Tell me when you're ready.
Yeah.
A beautiful BFG shot there, and we're approaching the exit.
Okay. Shooting 5. Okay, you can open it.
Yeah. I didn't see the sign.
That felt medium fast, a few mistakes, but 99% kills, that should be everything. It's too bad there's no more infighting in this map.
Yeah.
It's a very stretched map, so makes sense. Okay, map 6. What do we do different?
You do the
grab
first.
the backpack from the other side, and I do the
Yeah.
first fight rotating from that place. Okay. We're ready.
Good luck.
You too.
Map 6 is huge and completely non-linear. Depending on the strategies we use, it can be a big time save or time loss. The Loneliness presses a switch that lowers the nukage falls on my part, so I can continue forward and clear the map ahead. He is very low on ammo though, while I have saved many cells for the big fights to come. I use the BFG to kill a group of monsters. And open a secret for the Loneliness to grab later.
Secret should be open for you. Oh no, what?
I trigger the first big fight here. I need the monsters to group up before I use the BFG, so I rotate with the SSG for a while. The Loneliness grabs the blue armor, which is actually a trap with chain gunners and a pain elemental. In this part, we split up and join up several times, so communication is extremely important.
No idea what happened there.
Tell me when you're joined this fight.
Yeah.
Never mind, it's done. It's clear. I'm going through.
Alright.
That was much faster than what I usually do.
Well,
I'm going through to the Caco demons.
alright, I am
And I'm
journeying
taking
now.
the door on the left.
I go down a series of traps at very close range.
What?
Of course.
I use the BFG a lot here because I don't want to risk dying on the last map.
I'm going out of the door.
Okay.
You can go for the Hell Knight. Do you want me to go? Go for it, go for it. I'm ready for the button.
Yeah, I
can
am
press
very
it.
low on health.
The Loneliness has very low HP and needs to move past an army of monsters.
Killed a bunch of skeletons there.
I need to fire the BFG on those monsters,
Oh,
but the Loneliness is stuck among them.
I'm not out yet. I'm
Oh.
out.
Okay. Take it easy. You're out of here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He also uses his BFG to clear the group of monsters outside. We're very close to the end now. We don't want to make any mistakes and risk dying. That has happened before.
I'm going through. Hold on. No, not yet. I'm gonna kill a few more here. Because you still have lots to deal with. Okay, I'm going through
Yeah.
across to the exit, okay?
Yeah.
I might take a while because I'm only with SSG. Join me, I'm on the left side of the room. Join me when you can.
I'm gonna pick up some health before I join.
Okay.
I'm at 40.
I need help right now for
Okay.
the Archvile. I'm waiting for you for the Archvile.
Alright, I am coming in now. It's about 420-ish.
So
That
that was fast. Not very fast, but fast.
That was awful for me. I thought the entire last
You
fight
got
was like...
stuck on the last fight?
No, I was just down to like 40 health the entire fight.
Oh, okay. So the question is this sub 16 actually?
Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's pretty deep into 15, like 1540.
It was fast by
I mean-
the end, but in the middle it was slow.
Our
Check.
map 4 was fast, our map 5 was fast, our map 3 was fast, our map 1 and 2 were fast, and was our
Really?
map was... Yeah, every map was
Oh,
like...
okay. I don't have the splits here. That sounds awesome. Okay, let me check the time here. Let's hope we didn't leave monsters alive
crossing
like
my
last
fingers.
time.
Yeah.
So secrets. We got all the secrets. Kills. We got all the kills, and it's a 1545. Yes.
Hey!
Finally!
I
Sub
called
16,
it.
goddamn!
I called it.
Yeah. Yeah. 1545, finally.
Thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to stop by the Twitch channel of The Loneliness. Links in the description below. That's all, folks. See you later.